Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Triton-Cup 50. I'm Manic. Today I'm joined by Hat. Say hello, Hat.
Hello.
Great. You completed the basic task of introducing
Wow!
You get -1 crabs.
Okay,
Hopefully.
low key. Yes, please. Yes, please.
If
Yes,
only we
please.
had to do that. A counter pick for the thing. I don't know. Maybe in a different tournament or something. We have those rule sets. But today we will be watching as Listen goes against No Mercy. I wonder how merciful they will be, eh?
I don't think they will be as merciful because No Mercy so far had 2-0 against C Doggy and also 2-0 against considerable trash. LSNN went 2-0 against Nori God and 2-0 against Illusion. So these two teams definitely are not having mercy to any of their opponents. Let's see how these 2-0 sweepers are going to fight each other in a best of 5 counter pick scenario. Starting it off with Splat Zones on Grocery Store Legends Mako Mart. Okay, is it Mako Mart or Mako Mart?
Mako.
Good, because I always mispronounce, but I know it's Mako Mart.
Or is it Mako? No, Mako has like Mayo, Mako,
Mart.
Mako. Mako.
Port Mako Mart. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, let's see how this is going to go. We see 2 machines coming out from LSNN with a 52 and a Engineer and 2 Special Medics and a Machine and a Cardboard coming out from No Mercy and No Mercy. They're playing the more conventional meta team.
With a Booyah's win.
LSNN is playing
crabs.
the more funny team because I actually want to have fun with this game and see how it's going to go because these are still 2 very strong teams. And I don't necessarily think you need a crab when you have a bubbler to defend against the 2 buoy bombs will also rip those crabs to shreds. Okami going in a very cheeky flank. Not actually being spotted by the zone. Gets a very nice cover. The flick looks at the second person, gets the second person. It's Nova, 2 players down, 3 players down for LSNN. It's just the 1 machine alive at the back, but I don't think they'll do all too much here as the 93 lead isn't all too much as No Mercy pushes it to 80 plus.
That was a really nice push or a nice shark there by the Carbon, wiping out 2 instantly. Here comes the Booyah Bomb just to stall the zone, but I think that'll be recaptured quite fast. The machine just taking out a crab, a very vicious animal. Is it an animal? No, it's a cephalopod, right? Or
that's still an animal.
Crustacean. No,
that's still an animal.
Okay, true, I guess. Or is it an insect? I don't know. Maybe. Animal, sure. Here comes the machine, just taking out anything it can kind of get in the splash damage range, and also taking the zone real quick. The Carbon does not get a second time to shark. I guess they saw through it this time. No Mercy getting a bit pushed back, but I mean they made quite a good indent on the zone so far.
Yeah, they're pushing it all the way to 70 now, and they're still going. They're quite strong actually. They have the bubble and the Booyah Bomb ready, which is huge. Though No Mercy has 2 crab tanks ready. Don't get that wrong though. Those 2 crab tanks are going to be devastating. Booyah Bomb also ready. Both crab tanks are being used right now. Booyah Bomb also being used, but the Cardboard does fall. You have 1 less player onto the ground. Bubbler helping a little bit against this Booyah Bomb, at least to hold the zone in a neutralized state. They were able to keep controlling it after all those specials, and all they needed was just a Bubbler and a Killer Whale 5.1. Very, very strong plays by LSNN, who are still pushing on their zone, mind I add. They're all the way pushing it all the way now to 15. Only a couple ticks left before the zone gets knocked out. No Mercy has to do something quick, but with those 5 ticks left and the Inksuka and the Crab Tank on the field, is going to be hard as LSNN here takes game number 1. A very calculated defense with those bubbler cancel combination to protect against all the pain, to protect against the Crab Tank, secured them a victory. Good place there, showing that Crab Tank meta isn't always the way to go.
Yeah, it looks like they've discovered a new way to counter the Crab Tank.
Also, big 2 times top 10 X-rank badges, I just noticed.
Wait, really? Oh, damn.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, they had 2.
They're super grindy in there.
It was Luke and I think Okami? I'm not sure, I'm bad with names, but I wish I had that time.
Yeah.
Even if I had that time, I still would have made it.
I mean, I'm still in S rank. So easy to grind up to S or X.
I mainly interact this game by commentating or playing with my girlfriend. So I was like, yeah, I don't really want to grind. I want to have fun. I feel like when I'm playing with my girlfriend, we just have more fun than S rank. Now we have an S plus because it's just easier.
Not in Salmon Run. Salmon Run destroys all friendships.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Back to work.
I just get
Waging.
because I'm not that good. I'm not that good. So, but I think it's especially annoying when you're trying to lure. I'm like, oh no, I want you to go to my side of the spawn so we can actually collect the eggs like close by, and everyone just rushes in and then they all get splattered. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's just
That's
learning
annoying.
the strategy like a speedrunner for some reason.
Yeah, people don't want to do that. But we are
Yeah.
waiting now on our map mode counter pick. Just kidding, it's just a map counter pick. You don't pick the mode, it's Triton-Cup. You have 3 whole options of splat zones, and splat zones.
Wait, what was about the fourth option? Splat zones.
I wish there was like a turf war option as well. You could turf rotate between splat zones and
Dude, Turf War is just all the map is splat zones, right? It's like a bigger splat zone.
Yeah,
technically.
kinda. I'm actually like unironically, I'm still obsessed. Like, turf war like isn't a competitive mode. I think they can make it a ranked mode, but you have to capture like a set percentage of the whole map.
But
whoever
then you would
hits
have to
that
hold it or something. I don't know. It's
No, but they say
it
someone
doesn't look
captures
too
like
well.
someone captures like 95% of the map or 80% of the map, and they just win instantly.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess. But
That'll
then
be-
you have
that'll
to
be
kind of
like-
like push your team into
it will be hard
spawn.
to do, and you actually
And
have to
that-
push like every single direction. And fighting on the special, I think that actually would be like an interesting thing to do.
So, like,
I would enjoy it. 5
playing
minutes.
on what's called splat what's that in-game event called? You know, the
Splatfest.
one with the Splatfest, literally. Then,
Bro, we've been playing this game for almost like a decade, and you still
you get your
forgot
4
Splatfest.
stack. Yeah, I forgot it because guess what? It's so generic sounding, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it seems that we have our map here of Undertow Spillway. A very lucrative map for crab tanks because there's like a weird top part or what would you
I don't like
describe
this.
it?
I don't
think
like
it's
this
just like a
it's like the museum map from Splatoon
or-
1.
oh no you mean the
But, like,
second one.
bad.
The second museum.
Yeah, from Splatoon 2. What's it called again?
Yeah.
The one got reworked. Yeah, Sheldorf.
Sheldorf,
The one that got
yeah.
reworked because everyone hated it. And it got reworked. Everyone started loving it out of a sudden, even though it was never like that bad of a map. It's like that map, but
They
shit.
reworked it? I never knew.
Yeah, they lowered the roof and they did a whole bunch of things to it.
Anyway,
Anyway, let's get going. We do see a Neo special meta coming out from No Mercy, switching it up a little bit, but LSNN is keeping the same weapon composition, knowing that it just works. But those tri-strikes are gonna be awesome to throw against those glass roofs because they will still paint under it because this is a good functioning game. LSNN is the first one to take the zone, getting it to a whole 97 points and spotting a couple players on the way, but that Okami roller is going places, doing a lot of damage, but not enough as LSNN is still holding that zone.
You're welcome, Hat. I see. Well, I told you. -1 tanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm actually happy.
But here is one crab tank that just won't let go of that kill. Destroying the splash wall and instantly getting its chow. And now, No Mercy, evening out the zones, just holding out the Booyah Bomb, does a defensive measure, and capping the other zone. No Mercy just gonna potentially hold their zones, unless there's a sneaky play here just to usurp some of them. But I think that Paizuka just gonna destroy any chance of that.
They're gonna try.
Yeah, they're gonna try.
They're definitely going to push it in though because they are getting the lead here. No Mercy got that lead. LSNN lost it, and No Mercy is still going in. They're still pushing those zones, and now it's LSNN's turn. Now it's LSNN's turn to push that zone. They lost 2 players though, but so did No Mercy. So it's a 2v2 scenario on the side. Booyah from Luke coming out, capturing 1 zone before. Doing a lot of paint there as well, a little bit forward. Second zone about to be captured by Anderson as well, as they do. And now it is 2 zones in the hands of LSNN, but not enough to score points because No Mercy quickly took a zone with Okami. The Brodo going in for a big flank against Nova. Gets Nova, looks for Luke, gets Luke as well. Gets splatted by Napier, but still two very, very good splats of Okami is going to make it even more difficult for LSNN to start pushing in again.
Very skillful with the rollerblade there. But unfortunately he won't be able to cap the zone this round. Or I think he did. I don't know, maybe, or oh no, he did. He's from the other right. I thought he was the Listen team member because he was covered in blue, but no, that was just from the blood of his enemies. Yeah, okay. No Mercy, not having the other zone captured. Never mind, I spoke too soon again. Going in, trying to get any extra splats there. Going unfortunately down. Just counting then that penalty points so far. No real specials going in so far. Never mind, again, there's another couple more specials just announced as soon as I say that. Okay, I'm very cursed today.
You actually are. You actually are.
Actually am. It's one of my skills apparently. Listen, just stalling. They're trying to recap their zones. After that display of special spam. Yeah, so they're just gonna build them up again and get rid of their penalty and see if they can get a lead. Unfortunately, there's a crab just to ruin their entire day, as always.
Yeah, this crab is super annoying. Rewands are going out as well. Tri Strike's also going out all over the place there. Everyone is using every single special. There's got a whole lot of zone, but it is LSNN who is the one who really wanted because they can start pushing in and scoring points again. They had a zone lost with neutralizer going left and right. What? Who even captured the zone right now? I don't understand. It is LSNN. No, it's not because it's neutralized again. These teams are going in at it. Nova against Eric. Now Sinner tried to help, gets the spot on Okami. Zone has been captured. Both of them finally been captured by LSNN. Are holding it for a little bit, but the strike strikes are going to say no against it, I think. As another zone again captured by No Mercy, but they need both. Only 3 ticks away from getting a lead. Can they get the lead here? Yes, they can. Finally, and a full wipeout as well. LSNN is finally doing the push that they wanted to do. Going in quite hard there as well. Only 10 ticks left for No Mercy to go in, and it looks like this might be the end. Just Killer Will 50 or 5.1, and those buoy bombs are going to prevent pushing in. Zone neutralized for a half second, but it's not enough as a second wipeout seals the deal.
Very skillful indeed. Just biding their time in the middle of that match there, where just back and forth of capture, recapture, or well, instant recapture, capture.
Shout out to
that
Duke
last
already
push.
having the level 90 something banner.
Oh, that. Oh, right.
noticed
It's a new season. I forgot about that.
They actually have cool stuff.
Yeah, they do. They have the nice emote, the wavy one, right?
They have a bunch of crocs.
Yeah, you're looking forward to them, eh?
I still want a good pair of crocs, IRL. I
Give
still
them
want
a croc randomizer. He'll be very happy.
Dude, they sell Minecraft crocs. You know that?
Are they blocky?
They
They better be blocky. Come on.
They actually look
Blocky
pretty good.
crocs.
They have like gibbets as well. Did you imagine
Oh.
you could customize your Splatoon 2 crocs with gibbets? It would still use them. It would be so funny.
I mean, I don't think you'd be able to because it's such a tiny detail. Maybe they come pre-customized?
People are complaining. Okay, no, this is funny. You know how a lot of kids got Splatoon 3 but skipped Splatoon 2?
Yes.
So it's funny because if you go to like social media right now and people are complaining like, oh, the contact, the fake contacts, they don't actually change your eyes. I'm like, they've never done that. That's the whole point. It's so you can get a hat without wearing a hat. I think it's quite nice. I don't like how they don't change your eyes as well. You know, I like it a lot. I think the contact lenses are perfect as they are. They're not as perfect as the bucket hat because the bucket hat is the most supreme hat ever to be released in Splatoon. But hey, contact lenses are still good. Anyway, we're going a lot off topic here. Still Splatoon related, I guess. What do you think? No Mercy gonna pick because they're 2-0 down, and if LSNN wins this map, they are on the chopping block to the loser bracket because this is a best of 5. What do you think is going to be the chosen map?
Well, if it were me, you know,
I don't know.
Ruins, of course. I've given up on pronouncing it correctly. I'm just gonna use the since it's the same message anyways, right?
Fair.
But as a competitive player, definitely not Hammerhead Bridge. Like what was that counter pick, bro?
Probably crab tank.
I guess. I mean,
We
then
haven't
they
seen
have to
crab
go
tanks.
3 crab tank on a machine, right?
I mean, they
that
can
was
do that. We haven't seen crab tanks coming out from LSNN, so I'm pretty
I
sure.
mean, it is a superior loadout. Tenchi did pretty well with it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it works. Like I don't like it, but it works. It works. It's a good comp. Still not as bad as Squad Trash Slusher.
Oh,
Oh, you know what I think is very funny,
man.
right? You know what I think is very funny, right? People on Twitter are complaining hard, fair also, that shooters are just too easy to play. Okay.
Not exactly. You still
I mean,
have to
you know
aim
what? You know what
with
the problem?
gyros.
You know what the problem is with like non-shooters. You either make them hard because they're always kind of gimmicky. So you either have to make them hard to play but very rewarding, or you make them actually broken, or just bad because the shooters will outclass them. Like that's the problem with like everything is on a shooter. It's just harder to play generally than a shooter because the game is made for shooters. Shooters easy. You just point and click, and a machine is like you have to, click and time and do hard stuff. And a lot of machines out there, a lot of these people are going to click on the right moment to do hard stuff and make it annoying. Have to calculate about the machine, having the mathematics to calculate where the shot is gonna land. Let's see, it's gonna go though, as Okami is the first one to get a crop flat. 3 players down for LSNN. No Mercy is the first one to take the zone here. Those double crab tanks sure worked out. They only used one. The second one is ready to be used. Okami also has their Inksuka ready, or the Triton-Cup ready, and the Triton-Cup is probably gonna sting because it can easily shoot up and do quite a lot of damage.
They're just getting the zone real quick, holding it off as much as they can. So far, stalling successfully. Never mind. Again, I spoke.
Ooh,
wow,
I am a really
cursed person. I am actually cursed. And there goes the penalty for No Mercy. They're just gonna potentially get it back, right? I mean, isn't that the point of this game?
That's the point,
yeah, it is. It
Yes, it is.
It's not turf war. Try Zuko. Oh my god, wow. How is that so hard to pronounce? Coming in and kind of shooting at blanks. The Carbon trying to sneak around, but unfortunately getting destroyed there. And only a solo splash remains, as they're not going to pop out the crab right here, as it's not a great defensive tool whenever you're being pushed back.
Yeah, they're putting in the hard work. They're LSNN, and they're pushing it all the way to the low 20s, and they're still going on. And No Mercy just has no room to breathe. William coming out, but getting destroyed by that 52. Gal on the side. People spreading left to right, and a full wipeout again. LSNN really said, No Mercy, alright, we're not gonna give it to you. And 3-0'd them. Very strong display of LSNN, showing that they are a crazy strong team. Also, this guy using the Apex sweater, +1 for me, my favorite piece of gear.
Commentator bias.
I am not biased at all.
Nah,
if you use an Apex sweater, you are a Chad. Genuine are. I'm not saying if you don't, you're not. But if you use the Apex sweater, you are a certified Chad.
Yes,
100%. LSNN, I want to talk for Susan. LSNN absolutely crushed them. Like, well, it was a good fight.
Yeah,
LSNN had a upper hand. Like, it was noticeable. And
yeah,
they also displayed that No Machine actually works.
Yeah, it seems they didn't really care for the crab tanks too much, as long as they could just counterplay them, I guess.
You fight against them, and you fight against them until you actually are forced to play them in the finals. But I think we're going actually on a small break, because I think we got to wait quite a minute for our next set to be ready. So you guys go grab a drink, grab a snack. We'll be right back.
See you in a bit.
champions. Champions is going to be.
And that is game.
And that is lead!
Is the tournament.
Oh my god!
That's game. That was the anchor.
Splatoon Stronghold, a stronghold for competitive Splatoon, providing resources to long-timers and newcomers alike. If you're new to the competitive scene or still figuring out how to join, we have a getting started guide and plenty of other resources to help you in your journey. If you are a seasoned veteran, we still have plenty to offer. You can find and join tournaments as well as participate in our Captain Forum and find free agents and teams. Our mission is to make competitive Splatoon easily accessible to everyone. So what are you waiting for? Join the Splatoon Stronghold today!